Alright, what's shaking, homies? So, finally come back at you guys with a brand new video. It has been some time since I've been here on the tube. My last video was actually when I left Red, and in that video I explained how I was making my own team. And as you guys can tell by my PSN here and the title of the video as well, the name of the team is ioN. And honestly, that's no secret. I'm sure most of you guys already knew this. If you guys have been keeping up with my live streams or follow me on Twitter, we announced this a few weeks back. But for those of you guys that don't keep up with any of those things, this is probably the first time you're seeing the team. So if that is the case, go down below in the description. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, most importantly. We only have like 600 something subscribers right now. So I want to see how many subs we can get after this video goes. I'm sure we can get a ton. To be honest with you guys, this is going to be one of the best Call of Duty teams ever. And when I say that, I'm not exaggerating. Like, there has never been a team this diverse before with this many different playstyles. I mean, we got pretty much everything under the sun. We got normal trick shotters, complex trick shotters, red gunners, snipers. I even got people that do bounces on Call of Duty 4 and stuff. I pretty much wanted to get anything Call of Duty based in this team. There's also a lot of members that used to be in Red that you guys know and love, like Santon, Valor, Vox, Cynical, Crackers both joined. I love those guys. They're beasts at red gunning. A ton of people from the complex side of the community, from Ult and Soar, also joined as well. The roster's just fucking stacked, man. There's no other way to say it. And it's not just big names in there as well. I picked up a ton of underrated people, and I plan on doing more. We're actually going to do an RC after our first team Taj drops. For everyone wondering when the first team Taj is going to drop, we're actually going to try to get it out within the next 2 weeks. Now, I can't be 100% on that because obviously I don't want the editors to rush it. I want them to take their time. This is the first team Taj. I want it to be really fucking good. But I do know you guys have been patiently waiting, and I also want to get that recruitment challenge out because I do want to pick up a ton more of you guys. Look at that. I got a Blackbird within the first minute of the game. I'm a fucking beast. These kids are legit booty. We actually got some pretty beast editors working on this first team Taj. We got Stolen, Vash, Parks, and Red. I'm just so fucking excited, man. I'm actually impatient. Like, I want this team Taj to drop already. I want to launch this team. We got so many episodes ready to go up as well. A lot of people have been asking me my opinions on directors and streamers and all that kind of stuff, and if we're going to be doing like kind of content-based stuff, not just montages and all that. And my answer to that is yes, but it's going to be more like a 2014, 2015 COD team kind of thing. We're going to be doing a lot of live videos, but they're going to be trick-shotting and sniping based. You know, my goal with this team isn't really to have like a house and become a gaming organization and all that kind of shit. I don't want any of that. We don't want esports. Our goal is honestly just to kind of make things the way it was before. The thing is, nowadays, no one really makes this kind of content anymore. There's no teams that are active. There's teams that still do it, but no one really brings it to its full potential like it was a few years ago. And honestly, I don't care if it doesn't get as many views as it once did. That's not the point. We're not trying to bring like the views back to the community. We're just trying to bring the content back to the community, and the people that want to stick around and watch this kind of stuff can do so, because there's definitely still a ton of people out there that still want to watch these kind of videos. Before I continue to keep talking about this, I do want to show you guys 2 shots that I hit, one being my last shot that I hit when I was in Red, and then the second being my first shot in ioN. I actually have been grinding for clips again, playing a lot of Search and Destroy, which is kind of fun, honestly. I haven't grinded for clips in a long time, so let me show you those 2 shots. You need to add me to join the lobby. I mean, if you want to, like, that's your highest chances of joining it. So I'll add you after this. Oh, let's go! Hell yeah! We fucking hit it, boys. Woo! Oh, that looked sick. We got a glide afterwards, too. Yeah! Fuck yeah.
Good job, team. Get ready for next round.
So hopefully you guys thought those shots were dope, especially the plane shot, because my boy Tucker, he's the co-leader of ioN, by the way. Shout out to my man Tucker. He's been helping out a ton. He's led a ton of teams before, so he knows what he's doing. He was telling me that that plane shot was actually a fast glide, which I didn't even know what the fuck that was. I did that by accident, so I'm not good at trick shotting at all, but I thought that that was pretty cool. I also hit that shot on live stream as well, which is pretty cool. But let's get into the biggest question that everyone has, which is, can I join ioN? Now, the first rule of ioN, I'm gonna make this clear, is don't ask to join ioN. Asking to join ioN will not get you an ioN. But Like I said, there is going to be a recruitment challenge very soon once this first team Taj drops. I thought I'd just give you guys some advice for people that are interested in trying to go for this and want to join. So as I said earlier, this is a Call of Duty team. So in order to get into the team, you got to play Call of Duty. We're not accepting any Fortnite players or anything like that. Some people have actually been calling me stupid for that. Can you imagine? Like, I enjoy playing Call of Duty. Everyone in the team likes playing Call of Duty. That's something we have in common, and that's what this team's about. That's like the goal of this team, to make a really sick Call of Duty team. And people are actually getting pissed off at me that I don't want to have Fortnite in the team. They're like, are you a fucking idiot? Call of Duty's dead. Like, this shit's so dead. Do Fortnite. And I'm just like, no, dude. Like, that's like signing up for chess club and then complaining that, like, why don't we sing like the choir does? Everyone wants to be in the choir. Nobody wants to be in chess club. Guys, let's sing. It's like, shut the fuck up. Dude, most of these COD teams that are doing Fortnite now, it's doing complete ass on their channel. I'm seeing some of these COD teams uploading Fortnite videos and getting like 3,000 views with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Like, imagine. That's actually comical. I get that it's a popular game, but that's just not what we're trying to do here. And that doesn't make me closed-minded, by the way, guys. This is going to be a very open-mindedly led team. And let me give you an example of some of the recruits I made here. I recruited Wooked, who's a Call of Duty 2 trickshotter. He plays COD 2, which is like a 12-year-old COD game, and he does unset-up trickshotting on it, has like his own style of edits and stuff, which is really cool. I love players that do their own edits. I picked up Inter, who does COD Online trickshotting and sniping, which is really cool. That's that Chinese Call of Duty game. And then lastly, I picked up a Wii trickshotter named Chili. This dude's a fucking beast. He hits knack swaps spinning around in his room on the Wii. I think it's hella dope. So there's just an example that I'm willing to pick up a lot of different kind of recruits. In fact, that's probably the easiest way to join the team, to have your own thing that makes you stand out from everyone else. Now, when it comes to trickshotters, I am going to be allowing setup trick shots. Now, does that mean you should set up? No. Setting up and unsetting up have two completely different standards. I just want to make that very clear because a lot of people don't seem to get that. They just think, oh, it's okay to set up. You can just set up your trick shots. Not really. They're two different play styles. Setup trick shotting is about how complex your shot is, how difficult it is to do, how creative it is, all that kind of stuff. Unset-up trickshotting has more to do with how distant the guy was, where you hit him to, what map it was on, all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to make that point clear before we announced our RC, because I know there's going to be a ton of people thinking, oh, I'm allowed to set up my trick shots. Why would I even try unset-up trickshotting? Trust me, if you're not doing like quad knack swaps off of glitch spots and shit, if you're not like insanely good at trickshotting, then that's not for you. You're better off actually doing unset-up trickshotting, and it would be easier to join that way. As for the setup guys out there, there's literally no rules for you guys. You're judged based off of how good your shots are, how creative they are and stuff. And honestly, you could play private match, you could play campaign, you could play zombies. It's all about how good the shot is. It doesn't even have to be like online setup shots. I kind of want to change what setup trickshotting is about, because I feel like that is one of the big turnoffs that people have. They think, oh, like it's just faking online clips. That's what a lot of the unsetup people think. They think you're just faking clips, when really that's not the case. You're doing like really difficult, hard to do stuff, and I want to emphasize on that. This was probably one of the hardest decisions I had to make when I was creating this team, was whether I was going to allow that or not, and I decided to allow it because I actually think that it would be better for the community, in the sense that people are now going to finally understand that there's two different standards to the different play styles. For you snipers and ray gunners out there, what I'm really looking for is just clips that are really different, you know, different spots of the map, not that same old spawn trap that everyone else hits their clips in. I also like clips with different guns and stuff, like Cynical, for example, does like the pistol feeding and stuff. I love that. I think that's cool as hell. Also, clips with no scope enders or infinite swaps and stuff like that are really interesting to me. They just make it a lot more entertaining than just normal sniping. I'm also not biased towards certain games either. I want every type of player in this team, so whatever you play, stick with that. Just know if you play a really popular game like MW2, for example, or Black Ops 2 or something like that, that you're gonna have more competition because there's more people playing that game. So if you are doing something different, it's going to higher your odds of getting in the team. And other than this RC, there's going to be tons of chances for you guys to join this team. I'm also going to be doing a series on my channel where I go through your guys' app clips on Twitter, and I'll actually pick up the first place winner every time. It'll be kind of like a top 5. I honestly don't care how big the roster gets, as long as everyone's a beast, and my only excuse for it getting too big is that everyone's too good to kick. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, that's all I have to say for you guys now. I'm going to remind you one more time to go down below in the description. Make sure you guys subscribe to ioN. Follow us on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter for updates as well. And yeah, hopefully you guys are as excited for this team as I am. As always, I want you guys to stay shaken, and I'm out. Peace.